This one is not mine. This is on loan from Brandon Mata. And so this is what you're going to consider your more E&G style camera. It's, built out as this one is to support batteries. There's here where you can do a bunch of accessories such as P-tabs. It's got a fully, it's got a really articulating screen. But really sets this apart, and what really you look for in a good E&G camera is you see how you've got all these buttons right here. They really, on the fly, so if you're shoulder rigging it a lot, you really want to be able to kind of live in this world. This is the world that you want to live in. So if you're here, you're making adjustments here. You can, of course, flip this out to where you can see it a little bit better. This is just the rig that we have for show, the monitor, but there's also control up here. As you can see, there's professional SDIs, there's headphone jacks, there's a more powerful system. It's got a nice grip here where it also is control. This is all about being able to control the camera fast as possible. But wait, where's the ND filters? I don't see any ND filters on that lens. You just have a lens cap. So this is one of the things that's great about this is that it's got built-in ND filters built in, so you can go, up, basically there's a piece of glass that slides in and it basically blocks out some of the lights. This is kind of your typical standard run and gun camera. Some people have built up some of the predecessors to be like cameras or to be commercial, for commercial use. I think at least this model kind of lives in that E&G live event or a like documentary style world. This is the Canon C300 Mark I. It's built out for field use. It's a cinema camera. I'll use that term loosely. Personally, I think the Canon's got some of it's some great color profile. I just don't think this would be the one. But there's C300 Mark II, there's C500, there's C700. If you need for speed, 2 was shot on the Canon, I think C300 Mark II, or maybe the C500 by Shane Herbert. He's a famous director, and he's actually got some really good things. So check out the Hurlbut Academy if you're really looking to get into that DP director route. He's got some really good things on there. It's a paid content, but it's something that I watch all the time. But yeah, he's been shooting with 7Ds, which would 5D Canons, C300s, C100s. So he's been shooting on these for a while. So it's never like one of the things where you're like, oh, you can't shoot a movie on that camera. It's like you can shoot a movie on anything. But there's just typical roles that typical cameras typically tend to play. And this goes more into the E&G live broadcast spectrum. This is basically these, and even this and this, they're all kind of built for single-use camera operators. This one just gives you a little bit more as far as controls, and it really is just designed for one person to be able to take this in the field and shoot something gorgeous. Canon Color Science has been crushing it for years. I think they're great cameras, and they just kind of end up playing a certain role. But these are all really designed for single camera operator use.